Hello, my name is Garrett Matthew Shook, and I want to show you something really cool. You may already know it, but I just wanted to show you something really cool that my keyboards can do. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. It's because I wasn't even in the right place to do them, and I couldn't even upload. So yeah. So this is what I'm going to show you. So, you know how the lowest note on a piano and the highest note on a piano, I'm going to show you on my new keyboard. You can go beyond those notes on a keyboard. If you think about it, this is only a 61 key keyboard, my new keyboard that I got. Go check out my new keyboard video. This is my old Yamaha, the PSR E353. It can do the same thing, but I'm giving this one to my sister. I mean, I'm still borrowing it, but I might borrow it sometimes, but I don't know. Alexa, never mind. So anyway, here's what it would sound like. So, for example, I got transpose -12, octave -2. That's ideal for creating some really, really, really low notes. For example, what am I saying? I'll get it on octave -1. See that? So, normally with keyboards that don't have octave shift, you can only go down to the lowest C on a piano. But for a keyboard that does have octave shift, if you can go a whole octave lower, and the lowest note is a low A on the piano. Now many keyboard manufacturers try to guess what the lower notes sound like, and I think they're pretty accurate because I heard the lower bass notes on the Bösendorfer Imperial 290, and it sounds crazy. This can go down to a C, can go down to a C below piano. You can even go an octave lower if you want to. This might seem a ridiculous amount of low notes, but I have a feeling if keyboards keep going lower and lower, and synthesizers in the 2020s and 2030s and future on, I think we're so close to hitting the brown note. This is a C below piano. You can go, that's the lowest note on a 32-foot organ stop, by the way. You can go even lower. I'm kidding, I did not crap my pants. I was pretending to hit the brown note. So, in comparison, if you were to have those extra notes, the lowest note on a standard piano would be right here. And I pressed this note. That is crazy. Now, if you want to have an even lower note, you can always, like, do fine tuning and tune it all the way down to, like, 427 hertz or something. But I don't think that makes much of a difference at this point. Plus, it's kind of hard to use that kind of function if you're, like, not used to using it. So I just wanted to show you something really cool. You can do the high notes too. But first, I want to show you that you can also, I know you can also do it on there, but I don't plan on playing that. You can also, I'm going to show you my digital piano, the one I've been playing on YouTube. And you can do the same thing, except there's a different piano sound. But I have a full 88 keys, so this is the lowest note. Yes, I have the Williams Allegro. Hold on. If you switch an octave lower, yes, you can go to 3 octaves. That's insane. You can go, okay, this was originally the low notes. Since it's an octave lower, it's now here. You can go a whole octave lower. If you want to, it's kind of a pain in the butt to keep pressing buttons, but I'm getting used to it. I mean, I'm already used to it since I had this piano for like 6 years now. I did -3 octaves instead of -2, so. Now, of course, this note is the same exact note I pressed on the Yamaha over there, but this one doesn't go that low. It just goes one note short of it, which is weird. This is what that would sound like on my Yamaha. That same note. But this one goes one note lower, which is so weird. I don't know. Now, if you think about it, I'm going to show you the high notes now. Let's see what that does. I'll be right back. I'm going to try looking for the transpose function. Alright, I'm back, and I found the transpose function. I'm going to put it all the way to -12, 2, no. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. So if I put -12 to all the way up to +12, you can reach, and you have the octaves all the way up to +2. So, like, that's ideal for really, really high notes. That doesn't seem really low now, doesn't it? This is the highest note on a piano. You can go higher. A high G to an octave and a half above piano. So what you're seeing now is that there are 128 notes. So there's extra notes beyond the 88 key. There's 128 notes in a MIDI system. Now, if you don't know what MIDI is, most people don't. It stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. Of course, if you press the notes above, it plays an octave lower. Because a MIDI system usually doesn't go that high. Or that low, for example. Like, if you play, if you manage to, like, have an 88 key, and you play, or 76 key for that matter, and you play, like, really low, and, if you go below that note I showed you, it'll play, like, an octave higher, for example, since it doesn't even go that low. Or it'll just play the notes all over again, depending on what keyboard you get, or what you have. Or it can just play the same note over and over again. Or it just makes no sound at all. You never know. Now I'm going to show you the high notes. The high notes on the digital piano here. Ugh. Sorry if my bed is messy. I don't have to use the transpose function over here because I already have 88 keys and I can fit the whole thing in just octave shift. There we go. It went up to positive 3 octaves. So middle C sounds like this. And regular middle C is all the way down here. Which is so weird. This is the highest note on a piano. Since it's normally this, but see what it sounds like. I'm going to turn the volume up because it's hard to hear. And up to a high G. It repeats the notes as you go up. Like it plays the same note over and over. And when you're at the low note, that's loud. It just makes no sound when you press the notes, because it can't go that low. So yeah, that's basically what I had to say, and how I think that's a really cool feature, because think about it. If you're playing on like a 61 key keyboard, or even a 49 key keyboard, and you have like octave shift or transpose, you can get access to keys that are on an 88 key keyboard that are normally don't have access to on a regular 61 key or a 49 key. Or in some cases, a 76 key. But that's rare. But I think that's pretty cool. Too close for comfort. You can literally see up my nose. I'm sorry. So I'm Garrett Matthew Shook. Be cool. Stay awesome. Hopefully, my phone stops acting stupid. We'll see you on the next recording. Peace.